Hello, everyone. It's been a morning. I hope you all are doing well. Oh, what happened to my mic? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Hello, Lucado. Hello, Tyler. Hi, Cersei. Hello, everyone. I don't know how to describe how I'm feeling. You know? Give me 2 seconds. Okay, we're here. Oh, I hate how that looks. Hold on. What the fuck happened there? Oh, okay, never mind. It's something stupid. Never mind. We'll leave it. But yeah, I hope you all are doing well. And it is apparent that a couple of you have already found that yes, we hit affiliate. I was not prepared. But thank you so much for subscribing. It means a lot. Yeah, it means a lot. Thank you. Also, oh my goodness, my voice. Also, I'm ready. Oh no. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. I literally woke up, got ready for the day, was not prepared. Yeah, I was not, no. Or at least not this fast. At least not this fast. Doo-doo, thank you for the sub. What am I gonna do with you people? Oh my goodness. Thank you. I did hear back, so hopefully my emotes will be here soon. No, don't you dare. Don't you But yeah, I'm... Oh no, not the evil laugh. But yeah, emotes are on their way. I just got an update from my artist this morning. So those are up on the way. And yeah, so they will be available for you all, both here and on Discord. So yeah. Oh god, I didn't think I'd have to... Okay, to be fair, I didn't set up the channel point redeems. I didn't set up anything yet. I literally woke up, did what I had to do for Twitch side, and that was about it to make it official. Yeah, it takes time. I like the scheming of getting a Valo game going. But yeah, so things will be happening slowly but surely. Yeah, we learned yesterday. I'm not giving you audio redeems. For what did poor Lilia have them on for, like five channel points? I'm doing well, Cersei. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're not doing audio redeems for 5. Oh, why? What? Well, that's her own fault. I mean, fair. Thank you for the anonymous gift to Cersei. I really appreciate it. Why are we... What? This is... What? First day and there's a hype train. What the hell is happening? I didn't even say anything. Thank you, Lucado. I really appreciate it. I am very thankful that you all have decided to stick around with me despite my cackling, my weird noises. I appreciate it. Full disclosure, I ain't got a clue. I mean, yeah, that's possible. I thought it was revenge for fishing. So yeah, we'll go back to fishing now that the update for security hopefully has patched things better. I will say next week will look a little different. Not a lot, but a little bit. Oh my god, stop. Did you buy a museum? No, I did not. Don't, no. We'll stay at level 1. We're okay with level 1. No, I will try and do the they're flatly they're fairly cheap. I mean, you just need an empty building, really, and you can kind of do whatever you want with it. So, it's not wrong. You're not wrong. We could go for Tyrell. I mean, if I had a vehicle, I could make the hours long drive. Game of Thrones has ruined Tyrell name for me. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But no, I'm gonna try and do a little hand cam next week if I can get it all set up and ready to go again. I don't think I told you guys, but I moved offices. So everything got shifted around, and so rip minimum wage, Lucado, no. Yeah, so I'll have it all set up. I had to move offices, so it's fine. But yeah, I'll hopefully have something fun. Oh, and I think, sure, give me a fun fact. Oof. Yes, princesses are slayable. We will get... I literally am... I will say, me listening to both the Princess, Slay the Princess soundtrack and my, the XG playlist are... It's a very confusing time in my headphones right now. It's a very confusing audio sample that I'm listening to. But yeah, we will get started here. Yeah, I'm for my own sanity. We did not hit hype train level 2 for my own sanity. Where were we? Also, where were we? Yeah, we did. We got the very big, the very... Absolutely, Cersei, don't worry about it. Feel free to dip out whenever you need to. The VOD will be here, which also reminds me, VODs now stay for 2 weeks instead of a week. But I think I'll still keep my same upload schedule to YouTube for all during the weekends, so. But yeah. Okay, let's swap over here. Kane will clip the good stuff. Yeah, probably. But if I don't, you have to stay. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna... Oop, nope. There we go. The narrator! Thank you so much for stopping by. Good day to you, my lady. I must say it is truly a magnificent day, perfect for the grand endeavor of slaying a princess. The sun shines brightly and the air is filled with a sense of adventure. It is indeed. Thank you so much for stopping by. Still don't know if I trust you, narrator. Still don't know if I trust you. But it's fine. Okay, so let's go back into here. Also, let me know how the audio is, because I know it likes to get loud when it wants to.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Just listen to my echoes in the game and you'll be just fine.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It's good? Perfect. Killing a princess does seem kind of bad though, isn't it?
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better.
I feel like maybe, who knows? Who's to say?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her. Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
We're all counting on you. Okay. Wait. Is there... I trust you have intention I trust you have no intentions of merely trying to... Oh. Oh. I feel like I've got two narrators right now. Just Oh. Okay. Okay, thanks for telling me what needs to be done.
It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
You'll be fine. Thank you, Cersei. I will try my best.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're
Little
supposed
hero,
to save
I missed you.
princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
There's a pristine blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator. I am very, very sorry. But I must go chat with her. Because who knows what could be down there.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Did I do high? Did I just do I don't remember if I did. I think I always just joked about it because it's like the most out of place feeling one. Sure, why not?
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Hello, miss. Are you okay?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I'm just looking at chat and it's just like the mood switch between hi princess, you know, whatever, and then kill her. Like, oh, okay.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay.
Okay. What's your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a good reason. I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating? Or drinking? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I'm sorry, I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Retrieve the blade. Go back upstairs and retrieve the blade. I can't believe they're keeping you locked up down here like this. Let me get you out of here. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Oh. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked down here for a good reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
All good, narrator. I understand. One second, guys. Yeah, it's not really a spoiler. It could mean anything. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I'm the first person you've seen in a while, how have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
What do you mean?
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once in a lifetime. You caught it here first. He actually agrees with the princess. Is it bad that I want to keep her locked up just while we get to know each other?
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Everyone's happy.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
It's fine. It's fine.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
No, I liked it too, Hero. It's fine. I liked it too.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
What does that mean, ma'am?
But if you don't, I
Oh.
can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Mikado. Okay. He ain't wrong. Additionally, the number 21 isn't a spoiler. I'm merely referencing it to integrate my own narrative. Fair enough. Fair enough. Lock her up. Oh no, hold on. Saving. Saving. What if I just leave her? She freaks me out. This face a little bit, yeah. Fuck it. I don't think we've actually gotten this option before to lock her in the basement. I don't think we've gotten it before.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Exactly. Well,
Where
she
are you
she
going?
still will eventually
You
die.
can't just leave me here.
I can and I will.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
We'll leave her down there for a little bit. Maybe weaken her resolve. Normal women interaction. What? No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her away.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
I mean, starvation is still death, right? It is a nice table.
It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I wonder if they got it from IKEA.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Girl's arms are a damn metronome.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Brittany, blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster. Ignore her and go to sleep. Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Don't say she's cute like this.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Yeah, this is the sleep paralysis demon. Yeah, literally.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to
We
uphold the
hate
truth.
toxic
Lying
relationships.
about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
What? Huh?
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
Okay.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
Quick, poke her eyes. Exactly. You gotta go for the eyes.
I'm sorry, but it is.
Although if she's a ghost, Maeve 0, Princess 1. Yeah.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Everything goes dark, and you die. The nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
I'm very interested to see
it will
now
be
which
the
one.
end of the world.
Kane, I don't know if I should allow that one. Maybe I'm gonna protect Cersei and them to deny that one. You can keep that one to yourself. Okay, who are we gonna get? What voice are we gonna get alongside Hero this time? She's gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh! What if he hears us?
The paranoid. A shadow can die twice. That is true. That is true.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Oof.
Shit.
Shit. Crap, he heard me.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this already happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Yes, please.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't.
I don't even trust myself. Oh no.
All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you? No comment.
Yeah, we don't think about it.
Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I do wonder which princess you find the scariest so far. Razor, 100%.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started.
I love
Sounds
the
pretty
sass from the
consequence-free to
narrator.
me.
The sass is hilarious.
Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her?
Yeah, that's true.
What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. This isn't our first rodeo.
Before you go any further, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Cowboy princess? How would that even work? I don't know. Yeehaw. I don't know. I'm just trying to think about it. Oh my god.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Should I trust you, paranoid? Should I? Yeah, I'd say I think you might want to rethink that one, Kane. I think you might want to rethink that one. Oh, why is there no door? Why is there no door?
Almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Yeah, there was a door here last time.
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
I mean, that's true. If she is a ghost, like, wouldn't she? Why would she still? I guess most ghosts do like to hang around specific areas. Oh, yeah, I see them. Hello, buddies. Hello. And pats for all. And pats for all.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Well, that's a really nice wall over there. I kind of want to go take a look at the wall.
The empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see.
It's a really nice wall.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Bravo to the craftsman.
A mirror once we wipe
It's a very
off that
nice
layer
wall.
of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
What do you mean? There was nothing there. Hmm? Okay. We're saving again. Again. Okay. But now it's just really a wall. It's just a wall. Okay, to be fair, if she is a ghost or ghostly, in essence, then a knife is not going to do anything. A blade is not going to do anything. So, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go in.
Oh, we should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favors.
Going to a scare. Yeah. What do you think my museum basement looks like?
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
They're just little goobers. They're just hanging out.
The
They're
air seeping
fine.
up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
So much fun.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Yeah, exactly why I didn't think the knife would do anything. Remind me to grab a high lumen flashlight if the museum ever gives tours. You won't go to the basement. It's fine. I'm going to talk to her. We don't need a plan. I'm going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't think I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Step off into the void between the stairs or continue down the stairs in silence. Mr. Narrator, since when? Yeah, I didn't know when we added the honorific, but we did. I don't know how I'm gonna kill her. You know what? Let's not give her any ammunition to fight back with. Let's just continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge,
Sheer
you find
willpower.
yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
Yeah, this is just normal.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Death is never the end. It is merely just a restart.
Please stop saying that. You're
At
only
least
going to
in
make
this
things worse.
sense.
Just pick a direction and start moving.
Just pick a direction and go.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
But I'm trying to find you, so wouldn't that defeat the purpose? In these situations, I always go left. So we're going left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Hello, ma'am. Have you heard about your car's extended warranty?
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
She's so cute, isn't she pretty? Meanwhile, the paranoid is literally crying, guys.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Good luck with that, ma'am.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves, heart. What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want...
And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
What matters is personality. Exactly.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Liver, nerves, heart,
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
nerves, heart,
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
liver, nerves, heart,
She isn't attacking us. Why?
nerves,
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
heart, lungs,
Yeah, I love that the paranoid is just keeps going.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon.
nerves,
The way out of here is nowhere to be seen.
liver, nerves,
That isn't my fault. Doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
nerves, heart,
Are we gonna really pull James from Silent Hill 2 and just grab a post and start swinging?
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me?
lungs,
What happened after you killed me last time?
heart,
I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. You're a lunatic, you know that?
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole shutting down organs situation? How about I just kill you instead? We don't have to be enemies. We could be friends. We could work together even. I messed that up, but it's fine. I got it. Got all the words. It's fine. I'm not gonna do. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not trying to kill. I'm not going to try and kill you. So do your worst. Remain with your nightmare. Okay, let's get out of here. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave.
liver, nerves,
Oh,
heart, lungs,
what good am I to you alive? What do you want from me?
lungs,
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me and then...
nerves,
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
lungs,
I don't think I can leave without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I
Oh,
love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
if you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
liver, nerves, heart,
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
lungs,
Fair enough.
liver,
Fair enough.
nerves,
It could be worse. I think. Maybe. I don't know.
nerves, heart, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
I kind of want to do this one just to see how she reacts.
heart,
Like I said, I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
Sorry.
Raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat.
nerves,
But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
lungs, liver,
Okay, Cersei, I'll give it to you. In this scene, she is very cute. Terrifying, but cute.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
You get it.
heart, lungs, liver,
There's probably nothing under the mask. It's probably just a void, to be fair.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, lungs, liver,
We don't have to be enemies. We can work
Glad
together.
you're seeing things my way.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Okay.
lungs.
Why not finish me
Because
off?
I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
Liver, nerves.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then...
Shit, make her stop.
Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, you're back. Lungs, liver, nerves.
One moment, and then you're
liver,
gone.
Nerves,
Just
lungs,
like
liver,
that.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Ah,
heart,
and
lungs,
there's the
liver,
fear.
nerves, heart.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it?
Nerves,
I've already
heart,
done that.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Okay.
liver, nerves,
Okay, do we stay with the nightmare?
heart, lungs,
Or
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
do we stay with the nightmare or do we leave?
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, 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 liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
I'm gonna stay.
nerves,
I'm gonna stay
liver, nerves,
and see what happens.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
I know paranoid is gonna kill me, but it's fine.
nerves, heart,
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not?
nerves,
I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
nerves, heart,
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong.
lungs.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see
Oh,
what lies
what was the
beneath
tear?
before it envelops you.
There was a tear there.
Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken.
No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again. A reprieve.
There's
A
no
good
voice
life.
to that one.
Love, children, a steady career, recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you.
Not me. No.
I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
But your body is dead. Your body is dead, but you live on. Chapter 3. Oh, lots of chapters. Never mind. Lots of chapters. Oh boy. The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
Oh, poor Paranoid. I've given him a complex.
There was a princess, I think.
Oh, and Broken's
all
back.
so
Hello,
fuzzy.
buddy. Welcome back.
It hurts when I try to remember.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Yes.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left.
Mm-hmm.
We have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything. No.
Oh,
we were
everyone's
supposed to keep
here.
her
Oh my
trapped
goodness,
there
I didn't realize that
forever.
was the opportunist that said that.
think.
Everyone's here.
We're supposed to be unfeeling.
How
Oh, the
many
cold.
Do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling.
The
There's so much
hunted.
fear everywhere.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
Welcome back, Contrarian.
We love her.
Oh,
So we have
Smitten's here
to set
too.
her free.
Okay, Smitten, I don't think you want to be here, buddy. I think this is the wrong princess for you.
Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
I mean, yes.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something
Alright,
so
Cersei,
cruel
see you later.
would be more pure than any other love.
Thank you so much.
Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
A few. I think they're all wrong. That's a good question. How many times have you all been here? What if we don't go to the cabin? Can you make a sense of them? I feel so disjointed. I don't know if I can pull this off. I don't know if I can slay her. Proceed to the cabin. Or there's only one way to find out. Or the only way out is to do nothing. So nothing I will do. I read that wrong. I made that up in my head. Haha. I think they're all wrong.
She's the only thing that's right. Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
Getting back to his earlier question, how many times have you all been here?
Many times.
It feels like we've been here forever. It also feels like we've barely been here at all.
Okay, so time is an illusion. Great. Perfect.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine.
Oh, I don't like that change at the end there for opportunist. I do not like it.
It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
But that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here other times? Did someone else make these decisions?
What does here even mean if you really think about it?
We're not doing the time and space are an illusion, please no. I did not sign up for time and space being an illusion as our first princess of the day. Oh my god.
Shut up. You were here.
Okay.
Every single time. You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order.
And what is that pecking order?
And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged. You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really. I don't care how you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it. You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either. He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me.
Thanks, opportunist. I appreciate your input.
He's worse than her.
What if we don't go to the cabin?
We've tried that. It doesn't work. Our hearts always brought us back to her. The deck is stacked. So many paths, and they're all circles.
Okay. So I assume even if I do stay, she's just gonna show up. So let's, let's just go. It's fine. It's all good.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill. No, this isn't right.
Oh,
There's a
it's
cabin.
manifesting
There's
in front of
always
us.
supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
Thanks, Cold. Thanks for that.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces.
The dichotomy there.
She's on the other side. We
Smash it.
haven't let her out. It's
Just
the
clean
only
it,
way
please.
we can
Just
be
clean it
free.
lightly, please.
It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what. Proceed. Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
You shush.
That's a new one. Do you think it'll work?
Who knows?
Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. That's why he gets to make them. And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see?
We're one step closer to her.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure therein. Wrong and unsettling as it may be. The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Oh. Take the blade. It's the only way forward. You've tried everything else. Don't you remember? You have to take the blade. Oh. They don't give me a choice, huh? The illusion of choice. You have to take the blade.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep. Deep in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread. It's a...
Oh, it's the broken mask.
She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
You really are a coward.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
Closer.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
You melt me? Oh, hold on. We drop in frames, we drop in frames. Okay, are we back? Yeah, I think we're back now. No, that was me. You can see that was me. Okay, it might happen again. It looks like it's about to. So, if it does go down, it is not you all, it is me.
And closer.
Welcome in, our Outer Arbiter. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
Okay, I think we're back.
And closer.
Just in time to see whatever nightmarish hellscape this is.
But forever is so, so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me.
I love the except for me.
I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back.
Oh, okay. No, Razor is still scarier. Razor is still scarier, in my opinion.
That was really taking me on, and let me out.
Oh, this is very loud. Hold on. Oof, that was loud.
It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. gilded and everything. Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
I'm sorry, narrator. I don't have much of a choice. The fuck happened? Well, you see, nightmares happened. You are just an object, a tool. You were once something else a long time ago, but it was something that, but was that something you, or just a dull, jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Take her hand. Anyone else kind of want to touch the void? I mean, there's not much else to do.
You extend your hand to hers.
Oh, and she broke.
For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you made me say that. Motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
Oh, did we drop frames again? Uh-oh. Actually? Uh-oh.
I think I think so. Tired.
I think it might have been the game, just as a game is robot-y. Really?
Why is this so cold?
Okay, hold on. Let's see once we get to the long silent. Or the long quiet. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna save really quick. And then I'm gonna close the game and try opening it again. That's so weird. Still better than ISP issues? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, now the game audio just won't capture. Interesting. Okay, let me try this one. You hear now? Is it okay now? In general? Okay, that was weird. I wonder... It might have been the... Oh well. It was a quick enough fix anyway. Okay, sorry about that. But you don't get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost.
I'd assumed the noise was messy. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it's fixed. So we might have to do a little bit of audio balancing again, but it's fine. It'll be fine.
That mirror's back.
It might have been something in OBS with the game capture, to be honest.
What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her. Maybe it will be gone. Things are different now, aren't they?
Things are different now.
Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. Finally, we can smash it.
Finally, we can smash it.
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves. Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Aw, Hero sounds so broken in this one.
Seems we've got a majority.
Not as broken as broken, but broken. You step towards the mirror once more. Its secrets remain hidden. Its mysteries remain unsolved.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready.
Oh. Hero's not scared.
It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet.
They're all leaving me.
The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you.
Okay, Cold. Okay.
I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep. I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
Love that for you, Contrarian. Love that.
Boys, it's been an honor.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. You need to see what's inside. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Back to the cabin. There she is. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you has changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
She really said, if you don't like what I'm telling you, don't ask me anything. Stop talking to me.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between. This one is awaiting Maw, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart.
A wise heart? That was not what I was expecting.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
When I go back, it's let me try that again. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Oh, that could be. Yeah, she was the only one, or we had one other one that we had all the voices for. But yeah, she was the only one to give us all of the different perspectives. I think we've done all these other answers, so I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give
Loud
me
glass
time to
noise.
reflect
3,
on
2,
what I
1.
am.
Here it comes.
We will meet again.
There it is.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay. Let's just go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We ain't taking the blade again. Apparently there's a lot more if I don't take the blade. 'Cause apparently I took the blade too much. So let's try it just not again.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Really.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Is someone else?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Now I'm curious about who locked me down here.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
You know.
She barely hesitates.
Oh, right, I forgot this was.
To her mouth,
Oh no,
her
did I
teeth
do this
tearing
wrong?
through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone,
I think I
the
might have
sound
already done
comes
this
from
one. Oh
behind you,
no, I messed
the
up.
clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I think I saved her last time, didn't I? I think I saved her last time, if I remember correctly, because I remember poor Lucado came in at that wrong moment. I think I have to slay her. Okay, I'm gonna slay her then.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Finally.
I didn't want to. I really didn't want to.
The wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Okay, hero.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
But she still looks so cute.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Yeah, it was more gore, Lucado. So I'm glad you weren't here. Yeah. For that again.
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
You've got sharp claws and teethies this time.
Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
We gotta do it. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
Do it. Do it. Stabby, 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 stabby.
We can still turn this around.
Do it. Do it. Finish the job.
You steel your resolve and take
I'll do it for you, Lucado. I'll do it.
Princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons, and then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further.
Good will prevail.
You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
I mean, look at my claws, man.
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
It isn't though, is it?
If you think this is it,
Yeah.
you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ooh, the witch.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be...
Now, who's gonna go with this one? Evil witch, I knew it. No, not all witches are evil. But sometimes we can be. If we choose to. Wait, this already happened. Yeah.
Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
What do you mean, we? You'll find out eventually.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Not all witches need hats. You're welcome.
Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest. and
Ooh,
I'm not
Opportunist
sure
is
we can trust
back.
him.
Okay.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin
I'm
and
sorry.
slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
To be fair, it's more green witchery than anything. Plants, herbs, kitchen stuff, that kind of thing. Home and that kind of stuff. No curses. No curses, no hexes.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Don't worry, you can trust us to get the job done.
I was really waiting for that wink to come back when he, like... Yeah, exactly. Just soup. Just literally soup. Yep, potions, soup. Mm-hmm.
The interior of the cabin is a mess
Ooh,
of
a
twisted
new
roots.
cabin.
The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What a beautiful
Walk up
new
to the wall next
wall.
to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe it clean.
You
Oh,
reach forward
and it's
and rub your
gone.
hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Okay. I feel like I saved too much, but I think it's fine. Now we're just gonna go to the basement again. I think we're just gonna go.
no blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into.
I don't, but we'll find out.
It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
I mean, we did eventually get the knife. To be fair.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Oh, I hate that word.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Probably won't. I'm not nasty. Hello. Or say nothing. I'm not nasty just because I think it's hilarious.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
No, she doesn't.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Friendly enough.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Exactly, opportunist. 100%. I want a sandwich real bad, but I also want to watch. Phone it is. Yeah, go make food. You can turn this off totally if you need to.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Well, a bit of both.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
They've given her like a lion tail.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Yeah, you finally catching on, buddy? You finally putting two and two together? I hate furry. Witch and furry. A winning combo for Lucado.
Oh no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Could have listened to us and it would have been easy.
Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So,
You really don't remember us, do you?
No, he does not.
No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us?
Is it? She clearly is not over it.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Gotcha.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
You really think that's gonna happen? You really think that?
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I mean, I hope I have a tongue. I'm sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. I get the sense that you're not happy with me. You scared me, okay? When you started gnawing off your arm, it scared me, so I stabbed you. Things got out of hand. I'm unarmed. That's a gesture of goodwill, so why don't we talk about it? We both died last time. Can't bygones be bygones? Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. Why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here? I don't trust you, not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye. I like you scared me, okay? When you started gnawing your arm off, I got scared and stabbed you. Things got out of hand.
Things did get out of hand, didn't they? But it's hard to let bygones be bygones when they led to murder.
Yeah, but we killed each other.
You started it.
It feels that way 100%, yeah. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
The only mistake I ever made was thinking you would help me. And I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
Well, that leaves us at a stalemate.
But unfortunately, I need you if I'm ever going to leave this place.
I didn't bring my blade down, remember? How am I supposed to get you out of those chains?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Why are you standing in the very back corner?
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
Yeah, we killed each other, though. It's fine.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Okay, let's leave, or I don't trust you. Not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. Well, I mean, she's already free. That's true. It's true, she's right to be wary, but...
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
No.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
Opportunist, I love you. I love you. Okay, Taylor Swift.
She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember? Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's gonna stab us in the back.
I wouldn't put it past her.
I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Okay. I wouldn't put it past you either, though. I mean... fair. I'm gonna do this one, just because I think this one will have more that comes with it, I think.
Very pragmatic. That is why you're in charge.
Thank you, opportunist.
Abandoning me, are you? Fine then. Run. Tuck your tail between your legs and scamper away. You might be able to escape me, but you can't escape from what you are and what you've done. If I don't take you, the wilds will.
The wilds?
You turn to leave, but as you do, there's a deep, guttural groan, seemingly uttered by the walls themselves, followed by the creak of wood being stretched beyond its limits. The cabin starts to get smaller. What the hell is going on? We're getting out of here and saving our skins. That's what's going on.
Run, run.
As the roots that make up the walls of the cramped basement attempt to close in around you, instinct kicks in and you bolt upstairs. The steps are uneven and lively, creaking as they expand out of the dirt floor, the stairway growing smaller and smaller as you dart up towards the light. You manage to squeeze through the door just as the entrance seals itself shut behind you. The cabin is smaller than it was before, and it's getting even smaller and smaller. That's fine, we'll just leave. I'm sure you'd like to do that, but unfortunately there is no longer a front door. The roots have already closed over the only possible exit. What little light peeks through the holes that were once windows is growing weaker as the cabin continues to close in on itself. Shit. What do we do? As your mind races for an answer, you hear the princess's voice crackle up the stairs.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we done it. We done did it. Uh-oh.
Do you hear that, you loathsome thing? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
What about you? They'll crush you just as easily as they'll crush me. Make them stop. You can make them stop, right? We're not animals, we're people. We can work this out. We can make things better. I take it all back. I can help you get out of here. You and I can work together. We can be friends. Or give up and wait for your death. I'm gonna do this one. What about you? They'll just as easily crush you as they'll crush me.
As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you.
Oh.
Especially if I get to hear it happen.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me.
Spite is a powerful thing.
See? This is exactly why you were tasked to slay her, and why you shouldn't have left her in the basement. She's an antisocial monster who'll gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction.
I mean... fair.
The roots grow ever closer. We know. We can see them.
I'm not reading this one. Nope. Why though? Why are you doing
Because
this?
it's in my nature. Just like you coming here to hurt me is in yours. It's who I am.
That is extremely not us. We're just doing what we're told, and making the best out of a difficult situation. We didn't even try to kill her. We just left her here.
We just left her here. It's fine.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same.
It isn't.
It is.
You feel something against your back. A thick root pushing its way into the cabin. An unstoppable, unyielding wall of bark. You're running out of time. Shit. What do we do? What do we do?
Give up and wait for death. Or no. We're not animals, we're people. We can work this out. We can make things better.
But we are animals. We are. You're nothing but fear and instinct, and that's all I am, too. We don't have to make things better. We can't make things better. We're just meant to chase each other in the dark until one of us catches the other.
You slump to the floor as the roots continue to expand into the cabin. Ugh, we're never gonna make something of ourselves with that attitude. At least she isn't gonna make something of herself either. At first it's almost gentle, your body being lifted delicately off the ground as the floor shifts beneath you. But the cradle of the growing roots starts to feel suffocating, then unbearably tight. Then that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound of creaking wood
that was
is
loud in my
drowned
ear.
out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living cabin.
The suffering is what you deserve, you hideous creature. Know as you die that you are hated. I hate you, and I'm glad to die horribly if it means you die with me. I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unfathomable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding with trapped blood. And then
Oof, ow.
you pop. Everything goes dark.
I don't like that
You
phrasing.
die.
The wild.
We are a path in the woods.
Oh,
We
whoa.
have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, That's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
3.
I think this is our 3rd? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
Hers is so much nicer than mine. What are you talking about?
Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
Well, you see,
Why does he want to know? I don't mind where we are right now. It's rather nice. I can hear what everyone is thinking.
There's no reason to keep secrets. We tried leaving her in the basement, but she made the cabin come to life, and it crushed both of us into a fine paste. And now we're here, existing. And for what it's worth, I'm with him. This is nice.
it is kind of nice. It's very kind of serene in a creepy way. You know? Like a very eerily calm kind of way.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
And I don't know, if I feel like you slowed your voice like that, you'd be pretty similar in tone. No, she's much softer, much kinder than I would.
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
I guess I don't know what I sound like, to be fair. To me, I sound like a gravelly mess, but sure. This thing watching us, what is he? Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being this. Why are you being nice to me? Don't you hate me? Don't we sort of hate each other? I feel the pressure. Wait, I can feel the pressure of the outside pushing in on us. What are we about to do about that? This is how we're supposed to be. But what do we do now? Whatever we are right now is an abomination, and I want out. I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me, and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. Okay, narrator, how do I stop her? And do nothing. This thing watching us. What is he?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you. That's not an answer to our question.
Exactly.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
Oof.
I I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together.
Look, narrator may be many things, but not a liar.
She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
Okay, let's say I want to stop her. What do I do? I feel like I can't do much of anything right now.
You can start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a Gestalt entity formed with the princess.
Gestalt? I have not heard that word used, like, ever.
You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body separate from hers.
Yeah, I know what it means. I've never really heard it used.
I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this.
What are you having me consider now, narrator?
She committed a murder-suicide using a living cabin.
Okay, I get you.
Right. That was unpleasant.
That was
weren't big
unpleasant.
fans of
Yeah,
that,
we're
I
not,
think.
yeah.
I'm sure I would have had us do the same thing if we were in her shoes. We really do make a great pair. He's probably just jealous. You need to remember that you and the princess are enemies. Don't let bygones be bygones. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We
Yeah.
can't go back to
Oh,
that.
jeez.
We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
I don't think she's gonna let me, guys. I don't think she's gonna let me leave.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us.
It feels mutual.
Mutual?
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
Pay attention to the feeling.
Don't look at
Oh,
it.
Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, ma'am.
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it.
Look at the truth.
Everyone's pulling in different directions, but that feeling doesn't have a motive, it just exists. Maybe we should look at it.
Gaze at the hatred in your heart, or bury it now, before it's too late. I kind of want to gaze into the hatred. Truth and hate, or lies and peace. Yeah. I'd rather look into the truth.
Please,
Don't make us remember how we were.
I'm sorry, princess.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me.
I'm glad one of us does, opportunist. I'm glad one of us does.
What were we thinking? Giving into absolute madness. We exist. We're real. We're separate from her. Of course we are. What are we? I can't remember. I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered. And yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better. Finally, I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
The irony when you realize you actually literally aren't, since you're a shapeless god. I guess, yeah.
I wish I didn't have to.
I'm sorry.
Some division, when sown,
Oh.
can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this.
Don't. No.
once and for all.
No.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
I don't like this. What he wants us to do. It's just cruel. It feels like we'd be killing a part of ourselves. Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
We'd just be sitting on a hill. I mean, that's fine. Although I'm also going to turn the volume down just a hair because the heartbeat is very loud.
Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
Oh, I didn't think they were going to actually give me a choice. Fuck. I never wanted to kill you. Not really. But we can't be the same as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us and cut her free. Or slay her. Don't kill me for this, but I'm going to do this.
If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming.
You devious little bastard.
He's not in our head anymore, at least not like before. I don't think he can stop us now. I'm not bluffing. You won't be so smug when it happens. He's weak, thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here, so we can do whatever we like.
God, I can't hear authority without thinking of Baldur's Gate 3.
You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever.
Yeah, really.
Cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
It's a good game. It's a long game, but it's a good
I
game.
didn't think you would do that after everything. It's so cold without you.
You look so sad. Oh, I shouldn't. Oh no. She's crying too. I'm sorry. God, I feel awful. But you don't get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Now reload and slay her. No!
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Bro, it's sleep. Yeah, so when we see the princess, well, I'll just show you. Just, yeah.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Oh, Hero's scared again. VOD time. Yeah, it's, yeah.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy. Can't even trust ourselves.
No. I'm going to the mirror. Bye, buddies. Bye, buddies. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's inside. You're withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin and approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
That's a bold statement. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. I just kind of want to know what she thinks of the vessel.
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart.
A scarred and beautiful heart. No.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
That's contradictory. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's a bold statement because we don't question, we move along. How many more vessels do I need? I think I need 2.
When we near our destination.
Yeah, okay. I think we still need 2 more. Okay, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here.
Loud
when it is time for
glass.
us to meet again.
There it is.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. Before we start our next princess, I am going to just quickly use the washroom, so I will be right back. And then we'll get our 4th princess of this round. Alright, give me just 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm glad to see we're not the rioting kind of bunch. Or not yet, anyways. No. Maybe next time.
here to slay her.
You brought so
If
many
you don't,
pitchforks. Oh
it
my
will
god.
be the end of the world. Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I'm sure you'll find a use for all the pitchforks, Kane.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Now here's where I'm getting a little confused.
Entirely bare.
Now I don't know what to
The air is
do.
stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table
Yes,
is
please.
a pristine blade.
I feel like I'm just gonna pick the same options as last time. Just a little one. Good morning, Marky. I hope you're doing well. There's another path you could have gone this last time when you thought I'd done this before. And the witch also had a few. Oh, goodness. Okay. So I have to do basically the witch path again. Gotcha.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want
You
to do
can,
this right.
or... No, we'll try this one first. Thank you, Marky. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You're giving Kane new ideas. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna try to do the witch ending again. Different version. But we'll try it. We'll try it. See what happens. It's fine. The narrator's gonna hate me, but it's
The door
fine.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Thank you so much for the lurk, Marky. I appreciate it. Have a great morning getting... I can't speak today. It's been almost 4 hours. It's fine.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
I'm sorry,
Hello?
3 hours, not 4.
Is someone there?
Wow, my brain is gone.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
You say that after I just... You know, so, you know, it's fine. I really gotta think of what comes out of my mouth. What words, what noises come out of my mouth, huh? Maybe I'll just shut up for a little bit and let the narrator do the talking. Oh no, not another quote.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Okay, I'll do the exact same path, Kane, and then if you can tell me what the option is to change it, that'd be great.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Oh my god. Sylvie, hello. How are you? Oh, did you actually get an ad? Oh my god, okay. I didn't know those were running yet. Uh-oh. I didn't know those were up and running yet. They automatically run. Okay, can you let me know if they show up during the stream so I can stop? Oh, shit. Okay, I'll wait. Do I get a notification of when those run? I'm such a bad streamer. Hold on. They auto- oh, okay, they autoplay when you first join. Okay. Well, welcome in, Sylvie. I didn't know they actually ran. Okay, gotcha. I've never been so happy to see an ad. It's good to see you, Sylvie. I hope you're doing well. A real one right here. Yeah, 100%. Sylvie is a real one. I appreciate it. It's good. Had a little bit of a nightmare moment early on, but we're good.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's
So
a
we're on
heavy
our
chain around her wrist,
fourth princess,
binding
third
her
princess
to
of the
far
day.
wall of the basement.
Kane, that out of context sounds weird as hell.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Add it. Thank you so much for the gift to Sylvie, Anonymous. I appreciate it. You confused her. Oh no. Everything you say, it just is, Kane. I think you're just gonna have to live with that. This anonymous guy sounds familiar. It always I don't know what you're talking about, Lucado. Brother, have you seen how much I type?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Well, thank you for the other sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sylvie, for the quote in contextless. I appreciate that.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Yep.
You're only making
I'm
this
doing
more
my due
difficult.
diligence. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy. Far
Nothing's
too
gonna
solid for you
break
to even
'em.
imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Is there any ideas if I can't cut you out or I
Maybe
can't
there's
get
some
the
way to break
key?
the chains?
But yeah, to be clear, go until you stab her once and then you have 2 different choices. Okay. Now I just gotta
Or
remember
if
which
that
choice I
doesn't
made
work,
last
I guess you
time
can
and
always
not
cut me
do
out
it
of
again.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
It's
Easier
fine.
for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight
Sylvie's
crack
bright
rising in the
mode
princess's
heresy?
voice.
Wait, Sylvie, are you in bright mode? Or light mode? Maybe. No, that's all good. That's fair. Honestly, that's fair.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here
Oh no,
together.
not the hype train again. Not the hype train again.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Also, if it's in dark mode, my room is already a cave, so I'll fall asleep. Yeah, sorry, Lucado. Do the look away. We're back to the not so nice part.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time
Is
to
my
strike,
sub revoked?
it's now.
No. No.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Okay, so here we stab. And then it's after this one we have the choice. Probably already saved this one. But it's fine. Okay, it's after this one. Gotcha.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. The wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Ma'am, you'll die from blood loss. Oh, Sylvie, you weren't here for the other ones. It gets so much worse. This is tame. It gets so much worse. Okay.
I thought we had the upper hand, but
Oh my
it's as
god,
if
you-
she's barely even threatened by us.
It's day 1. What do you mean the bit skull has already been hit? What do you mean? Have fun at the gym. Thank you, Kane. What do you mean the bit skull has already been hit? It hasn't even been a day.
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
That was supposed to be next week. Okay, it's happening now, huh? Okay, it's just happening. I'm not in control of it anymore. It's just happening.
As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the
We were
same
supposed to do a
animal
celebration
ferocity she
next
used to
week.
tear at her arm.
Huh.
Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to Star. Take your gifts. Yeah, you've done it. Take your gifts. Remember to claim your gifts.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
What do you mean now? Next one, what? Basically do the one that you didn't. I mean the story. Did I mess up already? Obviously right now you don't have a choice. Okay.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her
Oh, right
off,
here. This one.
shaking
Okay, yeah,
to
this
push
is
yourself
choice.
back
Okay.
to your knees.
I forgot this was the choice where we decided to slay.
We can still turn this around.
Oh, they don't even let me. So I just give up. Because last time it was give up or slay. So I just give up. Yeah, I did the alternative.
Are you serious? As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but
Whoa,
still
what are
alive,
those eyes, ma'am?
nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out.
But I'll say this is the one Cersei I mistakenly thought Cersei had the hots for. Not the ghost. Do you like the ghost one, right?
We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least
don't
delay
know.
her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
What do you mean, thankfully?
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
This is the end, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently there's one here that Cersei loves, and we're not 100% sure which one it is now. Oh, well, the other one she liked was literally a ghost. She kept saying it was cute. So, you know. Take that with what you will. Okay. Ghost. Oh, Ghost is your favorite. I think that was just her being Cersei.
Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
The beast.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Is this
If you don't,
Stubborn?
it will be the end
That would
of
be
the
with them?
world.
You'll soon understand why I was worried thinking this was Cersei's favorite. Okay. Okay, no.
Don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here.
Remember to claim your the little... Or thank you for the hype train. You can claim your emote.
You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do...
Yeah,
right now
everyone
is
gets
march up to that cabin
emote
and slay
for
the princess.
successful hype trains. Yeah. I think everyone gets it. I think. Okay, proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
I think so. You just gotta click on the little chest, I think. There's a bunch of different ones you can get, so it's gonna be interesting to see what people get.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I think this would be the Stubborn, I would think. Or maybe the Hunted. The Beast and the Hunted might be a good combo.
Does a cat
Yes,
lie
I was
to a
right.
mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature?
I was right, haha.
Don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
No worries, Sylvie. Take your time. Make some good food. I'll be here.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and
It
take
gives me time to
seriously.
plot. Oh no.
Maybe.
Okay, here we go.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated.
Yeah,
It feels
I'm
like
always
no one's
afraid what
lived
he
here
means
for a
by when
long
he says he's
time.
going to plot
Wind rushing in
something.
through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table
For no
with a pristine
reason.
blade perched on its edge.
Oh, whoa, what is this room? Sorry, I got distracted by chat. What is this room?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We are very dashing. I mean, distracting. Distracting, yes. Okay. Approach the mirror. We always have to
Walk up
approach
the
the
wall next
mirror.
to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
It's a wall.
Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off
It's
that
a
layer
mirror
of
wall.
grime.
It's both.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I love if one path there was a wall and you just go there and he says, "It's a mirror. What's weird about it?" Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
There was a
I think
mirror
that'd be
a second
funny.
ago. And now it's gone.
Okay. No, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're claws. Claws. But I guess the princess might also have something. That was bleeding out, lady? Wait, hold on, let me go back to the saves. Oh, this one? It's hard to see on your end. Or this one? This one down here from a little while ago? Yeah. Yeah, she was stuck in something. In a tree, maybe? The end screen of the tree one was actually heartbreaking, yeah. Yeah, it's a very bloody game for it being in black and white for most of it. Anyway. Okay. Do we take the blade or no? Maybe if I'm scared, perhaps. Sylvie, I'm scared.
No steel claw.
No.
Do you think we can talk our way out of this? I don't think she wants to talk. I guess we'll just have to trust that we made the right call. It'll still be here if we need it.
Yep. And I mean, this door looks like it's gonna fall off the hinges at one wrong look. So, you know, it's fine. I do love the wording of the
Door to the
hunted.
basement
Calls the
creaks
sword a
open,
claw.
revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
Thank you, it's a new perfume.
She sounds almost feral. Impatient. Or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her.
We really did go full... Well, I guess I can't say that yet. We'll see.
Remember, she's just a princess.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say it, but yes.
She's certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does.
Wait, which line? Because the emphasis is on not just on just. Oh, okay.
Her shining eyes appear between the leaves.
I didn't even
staring
notice it.
Hungrily at you from the darkness.
Okay, I gotcha. Like I said, I didn't even notice it. I don't know why.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fleshling. You're right to be terrified.
Oh, there
I'm
she is.
So much more than you.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright.
Come back.
The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Don't you hear the clinking? She's in chains. We're fine. No, this obviously is broken. Where? Move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot.
Oh, what is she?
Her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
Hey, and this is supposed to be an intense moment. It's not that.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
Isn't that a rat? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, she turned into that.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes
Look at
peering
her.
out at you from just beyond the
She's so
basement
cute.
stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
Okay. Caught off our escape, what do we do? What do you want? We don't have to kill. Stop hiding and show your true self. I was sent to kill you. No, we don't try and run. Stop hiding and show your true self.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
What the hell does that mean?
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
You're deflecting.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Survive, play dead, or stand still. What are these options? Don't play dead. That doesn't make any sense. I think we just survive. We just gotta try it.
Jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
I don't think I can keep this up. You don't have.
You
I don't.
have to.
You have to.
We at least
Okay.
have to make an opening.
Or at least we have to make an opening.
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions.
Fair enough.
A tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck. Flee. We can't keep doing this.
Stay alive. Run for the stairs. Play dead or stand still. If we go to the stairs, Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. We stay alive.
Maybe she's a little faster. You avoid her slavering jaws, but she manages to graze you, her titanic momentum skinning you along your side. It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast?
You're bleeding now.
You instinctively touch your side, testing her claim. It's wet and stings from the gentle touch of your fingertips. A costly mistake. We can't make it again. We will make it again unless something changes. We have to break the pattern. We need more time. She's cutting off our escape.
Our game is nearing its end. I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Okay, well, I think we're running out of options here.
Don't ask her what she wants. Just run for the blade upstairs and slay her with it. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be describing things, narrator?
She's just a princess. Don't overthink it. She is clearly not. She's more tense this time. She means this next blow to be the last. The mere thought of moving again makes your bloodied side ache. We're exhausted. We're bleeding. We're still alive. We owe it to ourselves to move.
Okay, again.
Once again, you narrowly avoid the full force of the impact, and once again you are too slow to come away unscathed. You're starting to get... This isn't working. We have to do something. We have to figure out a plan. Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive.
I think the hunted's gonna get me killed.
We're trying, but we can't keep this up much longer. We have to. We keep up or we die.
You're getting slow.
She seizes the opportunity, lunging once again from the darkness, fangs bared and claws flashing. She attacks over and over and over, and each time she leaves with a little piece of you.
Little sharp teeth, little sharp teeth.
Too tired to think, but we have to think. We have to move. It's too late. Before you get the chance to react, it's over.
What was
Her
that?
last foray from the dark corners of the room, unhinging her dripping maw, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. You do your best to dive out of the way. And
Ow, that was loud.
you partially succeed.
Why am I cut in half?
Partially? Yes. The princess fails to swallow you whole.
Yeah, I had a
She
feeling.
only swallows your lower body. That's just as bad. That's worse, even. death either way. At least this will be a faster end. You look down to see that the dirt between
Oh,
is strewn
I'm
with
so
your
glad
intestines,
Lucado went to the
trailing
gym.
all the way up and disappearing behind her blood-stained teeth. Your legs are nowhere to be seen. You start to go into shock. The princess, bloody saliva dripping from her
Yeah,
lips, idly gnaws on what's left of you as you rapidly
I'm so
fall.
yeah, you came back at a bad time. I'm sorry, Sylvie. It's just she found no, there's no saving this. She's yeah. Is she good? Probably. No, bad game.
I didn't mean to do that. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
I can fix her, no.
Well, we're not dead, we're...
You're dead.
But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark. And you
2-1 Silvio voted. Oh no, we're going, oh. Chapter 3, the den?
You're on a path in the That didn't work.
The
We're
skeptic!
going in with a plan this time. We're not getting stuck in another loop, just acting on instinct. We're stuck in a big enough loop as it is.
It's been a second.
Keeping us alive. Until it wasn't.
Until it wasn't. Fair enough.
So what are we supposed to do? Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done. So you know more than you're letting on. Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, what he said.
Of course I do, but believe me, it's in your best interests. The more you know about the princess, the more difficult your task will be. Why is that? Having me explain why would defeat the whole purpose. There are simply some things I'm not allowed to tell you. It's a hard rule. And whose rule is it? Who's telling you to boss us around? We've died twice already, and if you want us to stay alive this time, it's in your best interests to give us an edge. It's my rule, and this conversation is over.
This conversation is over. Okay, what's the plan?
She spent as much time as she could in the shadows. So we're gonna draw her out.
How do you intend to do
She's
that?
fast, and she's clever. We're clever too. So this time we're not gonna let her cut off our escape. We're gonna lead her to the stairs ourselves.
Okay, but then what if they lock the door again? Then we're stuck in the stairwell with the fucking lion chimera thing.
It'll be a lot easier to deal with her once we can actually see what she is.
No, I don't think it's gonna change much at all.
But you already know what she is. She's a princess. Yeah,
Right. Right.
Princess we couldn't see, and one that had big, sharp teeth, too. How about you stick to describing things and we'll stick to doing our job?
I love Skeptic. I don't know why I like Skeptic a lot.
Sharp teeth.
No matter what happens next, it looks like all of our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do. Alright, we've been over the plan. Goad her out of the shadows. Make her show herself. And what if she doesn't want to be seen? We'll figure out a way to make it happen. And if that doesn't make her any easier to fight, it will. It's always easier to fight what you can see, no matter how big or toothy she might be. The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Of course that damn mirror's back, and of course he's not saying anything about it. Why is it following us? What are you talking about? There is no mirror. There's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us. Then either way, we need to investigate. Might as well get started.
Approach the
Really
mirror.
think being unarmed is best? I hope you know what you're doing. But let's not forget that it's up here if things go south.
Well, I mean, if we're leading her to the stairwell, or I guess tunnel in this case, then we're going to be very close to the weapon.
The steel claw makes us sloppy, too confident. We'll be faster without it.
Sure. Not what I meant, but sure.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
This is the first time you've ever called it a lair. What are you talking about?
Haven't you been paying attention? We're not hesitating. This supposed hole is blocked by that old mirror.
I mean, it is, but it's the first time he's ever called it that.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else.
From somewhere else.
It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It went away after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean again. What's the harm? You reach forward
Wipe
and
the
wave
mirror
your hand
again.
over the open hole leading to the basement.
I don't know that game, so I don't know. Sorry about that. I haven't heard about it.
See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own.
Gotcha. Maybe I'll take a look at it. Yeah, trick of the eye.
You step forward into the darkness.
Yeah, Hunted and Skeptic are here.
If there were once stairs leading into the basement,
Wait, is this
there was
new?
nothing left to
Then,
attest
if
to
you
their
don't recognize
existence
it?
now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave
Oh,
streaks of dirt along
you
your
had
body as you're forced
stubborn.
to hunch, then finally squat
That's
down
interesting.
on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
She can smell us, apparently.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed. Stay on your toes. We take a step into the shadows, and as soon as she moves, we jump back, make her follow. From there, we trap her in the tunnel, draw her out of the cabin, whatever it takes to get her out of her element. Then we're safe. You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest.
We're gonna try this plan. I don't know if the voices plan is gonna work.
Darkness, waiting for any sign of movement. That's right. Keep steady. Don't let your nerves get the better of you. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape. That's stage one. Now stay focused. You dive into the tunnel and begin scrambling up towards the cabin. You hear her behind you, claws raking at the dirt, chains rattling, then snapping, breaths hot and heavy with the effort of the ascent. But the sounds are coming slower now, the breaths pained and stuttering. You no longer sense frantic motion behind you in the tunnel. You risk a glance.
I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Oh no. Do I have to click it? Do I have to? Okay. Here we go.
She is a broad and sickly creature, her withered and emaciated flesh clinging to bones too large to fit in the narrow space. She managed to squirm her way into the tunnel in pursuit, but now she's stuck, incapable of either moving towards you or returning to the open darkness of the basement below.
I would say this part actually looks really, really pretty. Like, with the different... What? I was prepared for eldritch horror.
So that's what she's become. She wasn't like this when we started. Was she?
No.
No, she wasn't.
Looking at her makes me feel sad.
Yeah, now that we can see her, she doesn't feel like much of a threat at all.
No.
She paws futilely at the air between you, but her shoulders are pinned in the narrow confines of the opening. She has no hope of reaching you. And she realizes this.
Oh no, she looks so sad.
The tunnel, and her eyes fall from yours, defeated.
You look so sad.
Her eyes look up at yours, wide, pleading. Come back, you can imagine them saying, don't leave me here. But you shouldn't listen to the sad eyes of a vanquished enemy. She wants nothing more than to change places with you. If you want us to ignore her, then why would you tell us any of that pleasing eyes begging for mercy business to begin with? All it does is make us feel conflicted.
She looks like you just accidentally stepped on the paw of an animal, like of a dog. Just like, you did this to me? Why?
I'm merely describing things as they are. It's not my fault that her eyes had something to say, even if that something was a ploy, which, if I might stress, I pointed out to you. What should we do about her anyway? Can she still end the world like this? She hurts. We should help. Now let's think for a second. Let's reevaluate. Should we help her? Well, I do feel bad looking at her. There's no way to get close without being in reach of those claws. We've come this far, but can we trust a creature that until a few short moments ago fully intended to eat us? What an excellent question with an equally excellent answer. No, you should not help her. She's clearly just waiting for you to drop your guard. And beyond that, you do well to remember that she poses a threat to reality itself.
I've been bitten by enough cats that look all sweet and adorable to trust nothing. What'd you do to the poor cats, Kane?
She is stuck, and you abandoned a perfectly usable weapon right behind you. How about you turn around, get the blade, and end this once and for all?
Cats are just moody. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Do we approach or do we go back for the blade? I kind of feel bad. I kind of want to approach her. Although I know that's just fucking me just feeling bad. Like fuck it.
What are you doing? We could all just turn around and be done. What's your game? You and I both know there's no game. He's made a bad choice. As you draw near, she readies her claws, raising them to strike.
That doesn't look like she's about to strike. That looks like she's in fear. Oh. Buffering. I'll give it a second till things settle down here. Yeah, it's on my side. I don't know why it does that. No, it's not your side, it's mine. Okay, maybe I'll just keep going then. That's so weird. Okay, let me see how long this keeps up.
Don't flinch. Show her our resolve.
Okay, I think we're fine now. I think it stopped. Once again, she's hissing like she's scared. Probably. Let me know if the audio is better. Oh, okay, still.
You reach forward, offering the princess your hand. How ridiculous. She was about to kill you. Do you really think getting stuck in a tunnel for less than a minute has fundamentally changed her?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Monka, oh no.
Yes, she's a victim of her own nature, just like we are. If all she wanted was to kill us, she'd have kept trying. But she's hesitating, isn't she? Yes, she is. Her eyes shift from faux ferocity to confusion to a gentle sadness. She lowers her claw and places it in your hand. Ugh.
I love the disguise.
Do you think we can pull her out of there?
No, but we can try.
We have to try. It's a bad death being stuck in place. And what if it doesn't work? What if we can't trust her? We have to trust someone else eventually. It's either him or her. And I know you don't trust him. I don't even trust the rest of you. But that doesn't mean we have to go around pulling bloodthirsty monsters out of perfectly good traps. But we haven't seen what happens if we help her. Doesn't that mean it's worth exploring?
I mean, yeah, that's
Can't
true.
argue with that. All right, let's see what happens. Maybe we'll finally get some answers. You tug, but the princess remains stuck. What a shame that the bones of her massive form are too large to fit through the narrow tunnel. Keep pulling. All he has are empty words. He can't undermine us if we don't listen. You are all infuriating to work with. Fine. Continue to pull on the princess's arm and she...
You are all infuriating to work
starts
with.
to budge. She pushes with her back legs, clawing at the earth, a burst of strength aiding your efforts. The dirt and stone start to crumble around her. That's the spirit. Keep going. Yes, quickly, before the whole tunnel comes down on top of us. Yes, wouldn't that be an interesting development? What if the very nature of this tunnel was such that you were incapable of leaving safely with the princess? How devious.
I hate him right now. Usually I don't mind the sass, but we don't need it right now. No, no.
Does it collapse?
Of course it does.
Yes, it does. As you pull the princess free, the tunnel around you does exactly what you thought it might do. It falls apart.
I hate the narrator sometimes. We're trying to be good people.
Trapped. No, we have to get out. We have to get out. It's too late to scramble for freedom now, little voice. You didn't think just pulling her out of there would be consequence-free, did you? Well, the ceiling collapses, heavy stones tumbling down on top of you and the princess, and... I don't believe it.
She lived?
Let me guess. Everything goes dark, and we die. No. Not yet. You open your eyes to see the princess, her body stretched over yours, her face wincing as she shields you from the heavy rocks and debris.
She's trying to
This space
save
enough for you to
us.
move, at least for now. I'll be damned. So there's more to her after all. The pack is always stronger than the lone hunter. We save her, she saves us. She understands. Well, we can't keep saving each other forever. Her arms are already starting to give out, and there's a whole mountain of earth on top of her, just waiting to bury you both.
It's okay, princess. You did your best. We tried.
We can always dig. Both of us.
That too.
It beats suffocating to death down here in the dark. Then let's do it.
Dig through the earth together.
You and the princess dig through the loose earth of the collapsed tunnel together. How sweet. But it seems the harder you try to claw your way forward, the denser the path becomes. All of this effort, and for what? A chance to end the world? I hope you fail.
Okay, rude. Rude.
His words are nothing. Pay attention to what you feel and see. doesn't matter if you ignore me, because I'm just telling you what's happening, and what's happening is that you and the princess are getting tired, and your mouths are full of dirt, and it's getting harder to breathe. Harder to breathe is still breathing.
I don't know if I agree with that statement, but sure.
Well, either way, the two of you are miserable.
Well, either way, the two of you are miserable.
I don't know. I feel like we're forming a bond with her. Can't be all that bad if we're bonding. She's not capable of bonding. Need I remind you that as soon as she saw you, she tried to eat you? You are not friends, and as soon as you're out, you'll see just how seriously she values your life. If you were so sure we were going to fail, you wouldn't sound so desperate. You're just hot air. There's nothing of substance to you at all, is there? I have plenty of substance. I have feelings and desires. Like my desire to save everyone in the world. I feel that very strongly.
Calling the narrator out.
Do you smell it? Fresh air.
Claw your way to freedom.
With one final massive heave of her body, the princess pushes her way out of the tunnel, leaving you behind in the quickly collapsing space you once shared. Yours was an alliance of convenience, just as I predicted. She has left you to die, buried and alone.
I don't think so. I think she's gonna turn around. I'm probably putting way too much faith in this princess. But...
You are unbelievably petty.
Yep. I agree, hero. I agree.
Oh, my pettiness is nothing compared to yours. You were delighting in my suffering and the damnation of the entire world just moments ago. She hasn't left. She's coming back. Don't you hear her? No, she isn't. She's
back.
Do you have to be wrong before you stop talking?
Yes, she's back.
The princess stares down at you from the opening. Before the tunnel can finish sealing itself, she cranes her elongated neck and gently plucks you from the earth.
The disdain in his voice saying, gently plucks you from the earth. I love it.
She carries you across the half-collapsed ruin that was a cabin, carefully setting you down by the door. If there were to be a record, let it show that I tried. I really, really tried. But there won't be a record, will there?
Open the door and step into the wilds.
You open the door, the two of you stepping out into the fresh air and collapsing together onto the dewy grass of the outside world.
Oh, his voice faded. His voice faded away.
We're outside and there's ground beneath our feet. I don't see any oblivion. Admit it. There never was an end of the world coming, was there?
He doesn't reply.
Yeah, we got him there, didn't we? I don't think I've ever seen him stunned into silence before.
He's gone.
Can't you feel the hole where he was? He's gone. Can't see that. I'm not sure gone is good.
Whoa. The princess rests her head close to you. Her eyes stare into yours amid the untextured threads of a world unraveled. Are they free? They ask. I'm cold. I don't want to be cold. But you don't get the opportunity to respond. Nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Just approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
It's okay.
Thing reeks of death. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I've got a few different ones. Uh-oh. Buffering, hold on. That one was Lion and the Mouse. Approach the cabin. I'll give it a second. What is happening? I thought I figured it out. No. Okay, I'm gonna wait and see if this goes back green here at all. If it doesn't, I will end it here. Okay, you can hear me, kind of, sort of. China's way behind, but smooth. Okay. It's not changing back to green. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. But I sound okay? Yeah, it's usually behind, but not that bad. I think she's way behind us. Oh no. This is so weird. Yeah, we'll save it for next time. Yeah, I'll save it for next time. Thank you all for joining me. If you can still hear me, I don't know if you can. Yeah. Yeah, it usually just doesn't fix itself. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll get this figured out for tomorrow. And yeah. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Let's see how long it takes for me to transfer over to the ending screen.